What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are in a Peterbilt 389. I kept it stock because 1.44 just came out and I didn't want any hiccups. So I just started the game, took out all the mods that I had, and we're gonna come get this trailer. Let's see here if I can do outside view, then drop the trailer so that I could get underneath the trailer. That was off. Am I still too high? It's as low as I could go, man. Oh, wait. I gotta see if I have that option for automatic trailer coupling. Oh, that's on. I just don't have my this thing. What's going on here? There we go. We're a little bit off. Let's connect the trailer, and then let's put the... Oh, wrong side. That's awesome. That's an awesome add-on that they did there. Alright. Let's get started. I told you guys that about 1.44 updating the ability to raise and lower your airbags, which I didn't think it was going to come out that soon. There goes the curb. I didn't think the update was going to happen that fast. Because usually when they go into open beta, it usually isn't open beta for a while, like a couple of weeks. But I also haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks because I got married. I still call my wife my fiance when I talk about her to other people. I say, yeah, my girlfriend, my fiance, my wife. Yeah. It's gonna take some time to get used to, but I'll get used to it. And so yeah, I might have made a recording beforehand. What's that? I don't know what that was, but I might have made a recording prior to this one talking about my cousin coming to town, but I'm not exactly sure.
Turn right.
Oh, I have the... Anytime I hit the brakes, I have the automatic engine brake on. So anyways, my cousin came to town for a bachelor party. He's never done a bachelor party before. I've never had one before, so it was new for both of us. But since I don't drink or anything like that, you know, it wasn't going to be a crazy bachelor party. But he had problems with his flight. He was supposed to get here on Friday. He didn't get here till Saturday morning, so our plans of going golfing, we had a tea time at like 8 in the morning on Saturday morning. He didn't get in till 9:40, I believe, something like that, in the morning. So we kind of threw that one out the window. We're like, we don't need to go golfing. So for his troubles and his having to get a hotel, I think they paid for it, but since he had to get a hotel and go through a bunch of stress just to get here, because he had to stay the night in Fort Worth for the night, I was like, we'll just go get you a beer somewhere. So we went to like Twin Peaks. It's called Twin Peaks. It's like a Hooters, but different. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Tilted Kill they're all Tilted Kill, Hooters, Twin Peaks. They're all the same type of place, just I don't know, different food, I guess you'd say. This place is more of like I mean, I guess Hooters is the same. They have a bunch of TVs everywhere. But so we went out to eat lunch, and then we went back to the house, or back to my house, and then we went to go. Instead of going golfing, we went to a driving range that is kind of like Topgolf, but it's called Fore, F-O-R-E. It's similar to Topgolf, just not as fancy. And we did that for a few hours, then we came back to the house, and I've been telling him about this game for some time, about American Truck Simulator, that he's got to come over and play it, and that was when I was in California. And since I knew he was going to be in town and I knew he was coming to my house, I said I gotta let him play the game. So I set it up for him, and he played probably 2 or 3 hours nonstop, stopping at all the red lights and using your blinkers and just playing it as if kind of like the way I play it.
After 50 yards, go straight.
But I turned a bunch of options on that I wouldn't normally use. I turned most of them off, but I left on the when you hit the brakes, the engine brake comes on, so it's always on. I used to have that off, but I don't mind it.
Right. After 50 yards.
So we played a bunch of different games. I let him play a bunch of different games on my computer. And then yeah, he left on Sunday morning, and then came back the next week for the wedding. The wedding was pretty fun. It went off that was weird. It went off without any issues, so that was good. And family was still in town, so they were in town. My wife's family was in town, her dad and stuff, so we were both off. I was off until Wednesday. I had to go back to work Wednesday. She did too, but she got sick. Actually, well, didn't go off without any issues. The wedding, I got sick like 2 days prior. I got no cough, just a really bad cold. But thankfully, the whole morning my nose was running nonstop and I was sneezing nonstop. And then the ceremony happened, and the day of the wedding, and I didn't sneeze up there. I didn't have a runny nose up there. It was just the perfect ceremony, anyways. And then yeah, her dad was in town, and my mom was in town, and my cousins were still in town. My family, a bunch of family from California, from Oklahoma, from Texas. So it was a little bit crazy, as anything would be when you have a lot of family in town. It's hard to appease everybody, but I think it went well. And then I've been working at my new job for probably it's probably been a few weeks, 3 weeks or so. And it's hot. Like yesterday it was dry heat. Today it's just been today was humid. It was so hot. It felt so sticky outside. Thankfully, I'm on salary, so I was able to leave whenever I was finished, and I got done at like 11. I think we got done with our last stop. I was training one of the newer guys that just started last week on the aerator machine, which no one told me that I was going to be using an aerator machine. They told me I would be spraying, and I thought I was just going to be spraying lawns, but apparently the guy that there was a guy that quit before I did. He was doing the aerator machine, and man, it's a tough machine. It's about 250 pounds, and it makes holes in the ground, but it's an awkward machine. It can't get into corners because it's a big old square box, and you just can't get into corners, and nothing works on it. I've been trying to fix it like every day. I try and fix it. I try to lube up the machine to make it roll easier, and it's just not working. I mean, it's probably a 15-year-old machine. We need a newer machine, but that's what we got. And you know, you got to work with what you got because they're not going to replace it anytime soon. So I've been doing the aerator, and so I've been trying to train the new guy on the aerator, but he doesn't want to do it. Nobody really wants to do it. People that have been there for 5 years, well, I think that's the longest someone's been at the company. It's just no one has been trained on it. I'm the first person. I mean, I'm the only person in the shop right now out of 5 people, which we should have like 10 people in the shop, but nobody wants to work right now. So we got 5 people in the shop, and I'm the only one that knows how to aerate, which is pretty sad, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just, I can only do like 5 to 6 a day before that thing I mean, it's hard. It's a pretty tough gig. Like if I'm spraying lawns, I could do like 25 to 30 lawns by like 3 p.m. and then go home. But aerating 6, 7, I did 9 yesterday, and I got home and I was so sore. It was rough. So I mean, I told the scheduler, because the scheduler lives, or the main office is in Wichita Falls, Texas, and I told him, I said, you guys gotta change up aerations. It can't be every single day. I'll do them like
Keep right. After
1 day of aerations and then 1 day of spraying and back to aerations, but I'm not going to do it every single day. There's no way. And she goes, okay. But she goes, I already scheduled you for tomorrow, which was today, to do aerations. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it today, but I'm taking the new guy with me. She's like, that's fine. And we got done at like 10:30 in the morning. I was off by 11:20. And since I'm salary, I can go home whenever I want, or whenever I'm done. But it was hot, humid. It's not as tough as working overnight, but it is a tough job because it's so hot outside.
turn
So
right.
there's trade-offs with everything, but whoa, dude. Jeez. Why was he backing up for? That was weird. But we drive around big old dually trucks, single cab dualies, and air conditioner works awesome. But today, since it was humid, I got out of the truck and my glasses, I wear glasses, my glasses got all foggy because it was so hot outside. I feel like our company isn't doing the greatest right now, like our location, Lubbock, because they've had so many people. We just had a guy who's been at the company for 5 years. He took a vacation, he came back, he put in his 2 weeks notice. This other guy took a vacation, went to Vegas, came back, put in his 2 weeks notice. This was just within the last 2 weeks. He put in his 2 weeks notice on Monday. Today's Tuesday, so people that have been at the company for 5 years, they're just finding other jobs, which you know,
Turn left.
that's good for them, but it's bad for us. Especially for someone like myself who's only been with the company for 3 weeks and I'm coming into this job. I don't know everything about the job. And I gotta take over a route because they have nobody else to do the job. I don't mind the challenge of doing the spraying, but like I said, the aerations, that's another story. Those are tough. Wrong here. All the Z mods, like all the sound of the Peterbilt 389, those work fine with 1.44. Z-Mods is on it when it comes to his mods, keeping his mods working. I tried the JBX graphics mod. Well, we're driving at night, but I tried it before I started the game, and it was just super dark. I know there's some settings I have to change, but I don't think brightness is one of them. But I know there's some settings I need to change. Field of view, stuff like that, but I didn't want to deal with it. I got home early and I just had to do some stuff. Apparently, I've been driving my car around with plates that are void. I went to the DPS, it's like the DMV of California, but it's like they have to call it something else, I guess, out here. Anyway, I went to get my registration last year, and I got it, and then a week later they called me and told me that my pink slip that I gave them is void, which means that there's another pink slip floating around of my car that's newer that they need. Well, they didn't make it seem like it was something they needed right away, so I just kept driving around my car with my Texas plates, just thinking nothing of it. I went in today because I didn't get, my wife got her renewal for registration, and she got hers like a month ago, and I still haven't received mine. So I got all ready, went and got my vehicle my state inspection done, which is like $6. They just check your headlights, blinkers, brake lights, a bunch of random things to make sure your car is able to operate on the roads. Got all that stuff done, went in to get my tags, and they said, you've been driving around with tags that are void. And so I was like, so if a cop ever pulled me over, they go, yeah, if a cop ever ran your tag or pulled you over, they would see in the system that it's void. And I was like, oh, well, I guess in the last year, a month that I've been driving around with these tags, no cop has ever, ran my tags, so knock on wood for that. So they had to give me a permit, which is like a 30-day piece of paper that goes on the back of your car, and I have to contact California to get a new title, an updated title, because like I said, my other one is lost somewhere. Somebody has it. I don't know what's going on with that, but that was a pain today. So that was another reason why I wanted to get off early, because I wanted to go down and get my tags, but apparently now I got to go through this whole thing of, I contacted the DMV of California. They needed me to do a change of address. They also needed me to apply for another title, which could take like a replacement title, which I believe takes like 4 weeks. So hopefully that gets done so I can get my tags working correctly. That's crazy to think that I've been driving around for a year and a month and no cop has ever ran my tag. And a bunch of cops have been behind me. but I don't know. Now that I know, like on the whole drive home from the title office, I was like, don't get behind me, don't get behind me, don't get behind me. I have it,
Keep
but
right.
but then I had it. I had it. I just
50
needed to go
yards,
home and put
exit
it on my
right
car.
ahead.
But it is what
Exit
it
right
is.
ahead.
We got a bunch of gifts, all the stuff. We didn't get everything we wanted from our wedding registry deal, but we got a lot of different stuff. I mainly wanted a air fryer, and I also wanted a Blackstone griddle, and I got a Blackstone griddle, one of those 4-burner flat top griddles or whatever. I haven't used it yet. My wife's family
After
used it.
100 yards, turn right.
Made pancakes on it, eggs, bacon, everything, and it came out perfect. So that was awesome.
Turn
But I
right.
haven't used it yet. But that's fine. And then got a bunch of picture frames. We're just waiting on the pictures from the wedding. But other than that, it's pretty much taken care of. It's all done. I told my wife, I go, you gotta go to the Social Security office and change your name. I go, I'm giving you 14 days to go and do that.
After
She goes,
50
are you serious? I
yards,
go, yep.
turn right.
And then I was like, no, I'm just kidding.
Turn right.
I know how much of a pain that is to go to the Social Security office and have to change everything. You gotta change your name, you gotta change, and then you gotta go to the, get your license changed and all your credit cards and your bank cards. That's a pain in the butt.
After 100
Is
yards,
it right here?
turn left.
No, it's up here.
Turn left.
I just did. Turn left again. No, not
You
gonna say
have
nothing.
reached your destination.
Is this the one that's straight back in here? Yes, sir. Alright, let's see here. Yep, straight back. But I should have went around the other way, but let's see if we're gonna make it. Yeah, we should be good. Should have came in from this side. Or no, from that side. Like diagonal. The only parking, they're called icon replacers. I used to have, I think there were flags, now they're cones. The flag one isn't working. From this side it looks straight, and then from the driver's side it looks crooked. So we'll just wait till this. Does it turn green? What goes? Let me see here. Keep going. Oh, it is green. Okay. Let's drop it off. Probably should have lowered. No, it's fine. Excellent. Cars delivered from Los Angeles to Santa Maria, 161 miles, 4 hours, 18 minutes, 28.3 gallons consumed. Alright, that's an update on my life, what's been going on. Sorry I haven't uploaded, but life's been a little hectic, a little busy. The wedding, the bachelor party, all the family in town. My mom just left yesterday. Her dad left a couple days ago. Her dad was staying with us, so her dad and her brother were staying with us, so it was a little hectic here. So, but I appreciate you guys waiting on me, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace out.